Hello, my name is Kallisto D'Amore, and welcome to my dimension. I was raised in the Children of God, and this is my little sidekick, Reese. What's up, Reese? Hello, everybody. I was born in Indio, California, and then I was shipped off to Hawaii, and I lived there for a while, and I outreached, and I passed up posters and I danced on the streets and made that money and hustled. I was on the hustle and go. And then I eventually moved to Guam and then I moved to Japan and I lived in Tokyo for a while. And it was very different. Like every weekend I had a stepfather, like a godfather. His name was Yoshi in Tokyo. And he would take me and my sister Lika out to the park on weekends, and my dad was very strict about it, so we only had like a amount of hours of time to hang out. But let me tell you, those hours and that time together with Yoshi and my mom were amazing. I would hang out with all these geishas, and they would play their instruments. And when I was younger, I would feel so out of place because I didn't really go to public school and I was brainwashed. So I was like, all I knew was dancing and singing. So I looked up to these geishas as my spiritual guidance. So they were like my counselors to me. So in the long run, and this is why I do what I do now, is because I feel like part of me is geisha. So I give you this ghetto crazy geisha witch. My music is sort of like a scare tactic. It's definitely a lot of it is very deep and dark, and it's telling my story and projecting my soul as deep and dark because I see myself as a deep dark person because most of my life I was in this box that was had no lights. And yeah, I did perform when I was younger, but being stuck in that box and like isolated from everything else and not knowing really what television is or about the popular TV and music and just being cultivated in Tokyo brought me to this box that just limited myself. And I feel like once I moved over here to the United States, it definitely opened up. And I was like, oh, this is the real world. This is like what's going on over here. I'm ready. I'm ready to jump right in, and I want to be a normal kid. But I guess once I moved to San Francisco, I was like, no, I'm not a normal kid. And it's okay not to be normal. You probably don't want to be normal because once you're normal, you're sort of boring. And if we all are boring, then who's going to stir things up? When I first moved out to San Francisco, I was a little closed about my past life, but then I finally found these videos online, my old cult videos that I was brainwashed with most of my life. And one of them is Kathy Don't Go to the Supermarket, and she's all over my one video, Glowing Lady in the Dark, and that's when I'm clicking my heels around and jumping around on the table, and that's Kathy Don't Go. So that video triggered me, and it made me think. I was just like, you know what, I'm a performer, I love to sing, and I love to rap, and you know what, I'm not going to hide this anymore. I'm going to let the whole world just have it. I'm going to wreak havoc on them. And I'm gonna do what I want, and I'm gonna do whatever it makes me happy. So after I watched these videos, I just started projecting and putting makeup on my face and being really freaky and weird, and it made me feel really, really good. And I can't lie, I'm probably gonna do this till the day I die. So now I dress up and I rap and I be freaky and I do whatever I want, because once you put stuff on your body or you put makeup or however you dress, if people want to judge you, then they're judging themselves. No one should judge anyone else. Everyone should do what the hell they want to do, as long as they are respectful about it and they respect everyone else's wishes. So I just think in the long run, I'm opening people's minds to being freaky, and it's okay. You know, it's okay to be a freak. It's okay to be you. It's okay to think outside the box. And it is definitely okay to dress up in a dress if you're a man, or if you're a woman, dressed in a suit. Who cares? Clothes don't define your gender. Gender is a whole out there out of the box perspective, and we all just need to say fuck it. It just needs to go. And what I believe is like pronouns. I don't even believe in that. I don't even know what I am. I consider myself a tranny witch alien. It's like, what is this? I'm ready to project my soul instead of just my human body and just being me as a human or being one gender. It's like, no, I see myself as light and I'm ready to shine, baby. Let me tell you. Never give up, and I think that the future is awaiting, and we're about to blast off into this rainbow of Lucky Charms, and I'm gonna be at the top of the rainbow eating my pebbles, and I'm gonna have my whole percent milk, and I'm gonna be chewing it up and gabbling it up because I'm a hungry tranny witch, and I'm waiting for all of you to jump on the rainbow and climb it because that's where I'm going. And I'm going right up into the clouds like Jack and the Beanstalk, and plant my seed, let that fucking plant grow into that clouds and go up into that castle and go kick it with that giant. And if he doesn't want to kick it, then I'll eat him up or I'll dress him in a dress and put lipstick on him.